Hey everyone, it's Ometer. I totally got excited about getting my order, and actually this came in a little earlier than I expected. This is from Papertrey Ink. They had a sale last week. Was it last week? Yeah. It was last week. They were redoing your site, and it was 15% off of like the entire site. I literally held back because there have been so many things I've been wanting to get, but I totally held back. I realized though that I did get a lot of holiday stuff. Why? Because I'm freaking crazy. I've been meaning to get it since like it came out. I just tried to, how can I put it? I have so many craft supplies that I try to limit myself, but I'm like, okay, you know what? I've been wanting them, and I want to use them for this coming holiday, so I'll just get them, you know? Let's see what I got. I got some stamps and I got some dies, but let's start, I guess, with this here. This one is the Farmer's Market Floral, and do I need another layering stamp? No, but I thought this one was super cute, and I like that you can make, I like the ones from Altenew that have the flowers, but typically it's just like one flower, so you have to have several sets. Whereas this one, it has a rose, leaves, and several different flowers, so you can make a bouquet. Hence I guess that's why they call it the Farmer's Market Floral. So you can make a nice bouquet. Now what I did was I took the little sticker sheet, and because some of these still come with the CD cases, and I put the label up front so I can see wherever I have it stored, I can just look, oh, okay, I know which one it is. Because I don't have my stamps and stuff like that stored like most people. I just have them all in one section. And that's pretty much the only non-Christmas one. I got, this one is called Beautiful Berries. They're all gorgeous, of the Beautiful Berries collection. Now, if you notice, the sample sheet is actually, the image is smaller. This is the full size. Hence why I like to put the sticker sheet on the opposite side. I left the little paper on here because it has the name on it. I don't know if the little, I think the little thing has, yeah, that one has the name on it. I just haven't taken it off. But this one is these beautiful sprigs of these berries, these juniper berries. I totally love it. And I thought they were smaller, and I love the fact that they're not so tiny. I can't deal with teeny tiny stamps, you guys. There's nothing I could do with them. So I like larger, bolder images. But I got this one, and in almost that same thing, this one is Spruce and Sprigs. These are from last year, and this one I liked because you could do several different things, but it doesn't have to be only for the holidays. For this one, I also got the dies. I normally don't always get the dies. Well, I wanted this one, but they were out of it because there's so many little. I can fussy cut, okay, I can fussy cut larger florals easily with my scissors, which, by the way, my favorite scissors ever to fussy cut. I don't like those cutter bees because I have fat little hands, I guess, and those cutter bees apparently were made for, like most fashion is made for skinny people, not happening. And I actually I prefer my Martha Stewart scissors. These are they're just super freaking sharp. I have literally cut myself several times with these, and it was just like, I snip and I'm like, oh, nothing happened. And then I'm looking and I'm bleeding like a couple seconds later. So these I used to get at Michael's, but they don't have them anymore. I had to buy like 6 of them on eBay. Somebody had them and I bought them all. So anyway, I digress. So with these little tiny ones, I'd rather get the die, but this one they were out. So when they get that one, I'll hopefully get notified. This one, I just thought it'd be really cute, but it could also be background for many different things. This can literally be, let me grab this back here. This can literally be like a background for these. So on this one, I did get the dies, mainly because of these smaller pieces. They're just like, they look a lot more difficult to fussy cut. So I figured, hey, and the dies on some of these things are not that expensive. I'm not gonna lie, some of Papertrey Ink stuff is expensive, but some of it, like this stamp set was $15 originally, and the die I think was like $9. All right, so this one I didn't get last year. This one is the it's the birch. It's pretty large. Once again, this is the small image, and this is how big the stamp is. I don't think I actually grabbed I didn't. Okay, so typically what I do is I open it from the top, and I just keep it in the I wonder if this one even has it. Yeah, seal it. It'll have the little sticker sheet, and then I put it back in here, and like I said, I really don't take them out of their casings and then put them in sleeves and go through all that trouble and label them. They're already done here. So now I have the full image here. this is the little sample image, and I know how big it is, so I can take it, put it over my project. Oh, okay, this is sufficient height or whatever. Okay, so you guys know I have an obsession with jars, and what most people don't know is that I've never gotten the jars from Papertrey Ink. I know. I'm obsessed with my mason jar stamps and dies and everything. So they have, what the cool thing is, and I kind of want, the only reason I kind of wanted to do this video was to kind of give you a heads up on this one. They have the sets. They have these larger sets that come with stamps and the jar and whatnot, and they're a little bit more expensive. They're $25. I did get this one. This one, why? Because it was just too freaking cute. This one is called Friendship Jar Holiday Fillers, mainly because it has like these candy canes and everything. I just thought it was really, really cute, and I know that I will be able to use it. All of these little things, I've been wanting to get them, and it has some of the like the little sayings, the little fonts and stuff, and different fonts and stuff. So I've wanted this one. Now they have, and this one you can make the jar a mug. They have other sets that have the actual stamp in them, but I will admit that not all of the items in it I will ever use. This one, I know I will use this one, the marshmallows, little snowman, the cookies, the mints, and this, and the sentiments. Maybe not this little present, but I know that the majority of this I will use. Where all of the other jar sets, I know that I would probably just use the jar stamp. Well, the cool thing that they did is that now they have them individually. So if you just wanted their jars, the funny thing is though, this is what they get you. These stamps are only $5 each. This jar stamp was only $5, and let me see. Trying to see if the die, how much was the die? Hold on, where is my invoice? I'm sitting here trying to be knowledgeable, and that didn't quite work. Let's see here. Give me 1 second, and okay, so this die was $3.40. That's the sale price, mind you. I don't know what it was, but that's 15% off the regular price. And the larger die was $6.80 on sale. So if you think about it, that's pretty inexpensive, because for 6 and 5, or like, yeah, because this is originally $5. So these would be under $20, you know, like $15 or whatever. No, what is it? I can't do math today. It's 13 bucks. So this one is the die for, but here's the funny thing. This one has the lid, the die lid, and this one has the stamp for the die, for the lid. But that's fine. I wanted to get them both, but I didn't want to buy the full-on sets because I wanted to add my own little things. Like, I can do this one and add all of this stuff and whatever. So I specifically wanted to add candy canes. I'm not gonna lie. So that's what I wanted them for. But the cool thing is, like I said, and most people may not know about this, and you think maybe you have to get the big set, and the big sets, you know, obviously cost more. But these are only $5 a piece if you just really want the die, the stamp, and the dies range between. This one has to be like 10 bucks, and this one has to be like $5 or something like that. But just know that they have, the opposite one has the lid. But this is a lot more economic. For this, I paid less for these two things with the dies than I would have paid for a set, and then still have to buy the die separate. So you guys can totally do that. I love that they did this. Like, truly, as a major company that makes tons of money, because let me tell you, we all salivate for Papertrey Ink, and I have bought kits over $100 per the kit for one little stamp, just because I wanted the whole thing, you know, wanted it. But this is cool that they actually broke this down, and I don't know if they just got requests or whatever, but, and I know I'm going on too much about these stupid jar stamps and dies, but I just think it's really cool, and I've been wanting them forever. I digress. Okay. And so, like I said, this one was the Friendship Jar Holiday Fillers. Basically, I wanted candy canes for my jars. I try to be good, you know. This one, this cup, oh my gosh, okay, these cups from my youth, like, get me in my soul. Whenever we go to IKEA and they have them, I'm like, Nathan, we need to switch out all of our cups, which we broke some, so we're going to. I digress. I don't like the handle, but I mean, that's just a masking situation, and stampy stamp, there we go. This one is another holiday one. This one is Candy Cane Christmas. I don't know why, for some ungodly reason, I thought this was smaller, but I really didn't. These are for, like, you can make your little ornaments. This one doesn't come with a die for this, but it's a circle die. I mean, if you have a little bit of craft supplies, you're bound to have a circle die, a punch. I'm pretty sure. Where's my ruler? I will one day I will do a video and I will actually have my ruler on hand. Okay, so I had to buy another ruler. I hate these rulers because it doesn't start like right at the edge. It starts like right there because my Tim Holtz ruler was garbage and I had to get a new one. So this one, you would be able to punch this out with a 1 3/4 inch punch, or even a 2-inch punch with a nice little border and stuff. So I can punch those out easily. I'm not even worried about that. But truly, I did get the dies for it with a little cup, and if, like I said, I don't like the handle, I just cut it right off. And here are the dies for the candy cane sticks and the candy canes. So I'm totally been wanting this one, and it has the dies for these two. And this stamp set was only $15. This one actually came with its with the old school, what are they called? CD cases, which I don't think I'll use because they just break so easily. And I just leave them in here until like I get fed up, and then one day I will put them in sleeves because I am running out of time, out of space. So maybe I will, but I like to put the dies. I don't put the dies separate. I'll forget I have the dies. So I like to keep them with the actual thingamajiggy. Now this one, in retrospect, I wish they had a die just for this, but they didn't, and I wasn't about to buy the die for the entire thing, because if you think about it, this, like the cookies, are stamped in the jar, and then I can cut the jar. So I have the dies for what goes outside. Just this one I'm gonna have to fussy cut myself. Another one I got from last year was Year of Flowers. I love poinsettias. My mom always has poinsettias. The tough part is that we kind of couldn't always have poinsettias because they're poisonous to dogs, and we've always had dogs. So, but luckily you just train them not to eat the poinsettias. Like, that's it. Like, don't eat it. And this one had the dies, so I did get the dies. I can typically, like I said, I can fussy cut, but I figured, you know what? What if I do use these for my gift tags? I was thinking, every year I make custom gift tags for my entire family and everybody that I give presents to, and I absolutely love doing it. It's something, and many of them save them, use them for ornaments or whatever. So I was thinking this year might be poinsettias, and I have to make a lot. So I figured, let's, cut the hassle, and I got the little dies. And I think because for some ungodly reason, I think these were like really inexpensive. Like, dropping stuff. You guys, my craft room is a hot mess. Let's see here. Double bow. Oh, one of my favorite things that I got was this double bow die. I'll show you guys that last because I know I'll just be babbling on and on. Let's see. I am so sorry. Oh, the die? Wait, no, that's the flower. This is so bad. I am so sorry, guys. Okay, the stamp set, this one was $12.75. And like I said, that was in the sale. And the die was $8.50. Like, come on. I was not gonna get the die for $8.50. I actually literally have, like, I'm making a project with this. Like, I paid $20 for that. So this one has for the poinsettias, and I actually like that it has nice sentiments. I hate teeny tiny sentiments, and this one has nice sentiments. So I got that one. Absolutely love it. And yes, there are like a million poinsettia dies out there. I mean, poinsettia stamps. I just really like the way this one was fashioned, and because most of them have the really thick lines. I like how the veins on this one are very light. It doesn't take away from the leaves from the center. Anyway, I'm weird. Okay, this one I've been wanting forever. There's this. I used to get the Magnolia magazines and stuff like that, and they had this thing, and it was these beautiful snowflakes with these little round. I can't explain it. I have a picture of it somewhere, and I saw this when they came out with it, and of course most of the stuff sold out to it, and I was just waiting for it to be restocked. This one is the Pine Feather Press. It's just a bunch of large snowflakes. I like the sentiment. I mean, it's okay. It's just I truly did get it for the snowflakes. That's a pretty believe, but it was literally just for the snowflakes. This one was originally $15, but what I was dying for more is the dies, because I want to use them for ornaments or whatnot. And I feel like this one has like a vintage retro feel, but this one has the little rounded. Usually they're pointed or diamond. I can't explain it, but these were, what are these called? Once again, I'm horrible at this. I feel like I haven't done a video in such a long time. Snowflakes. It's just Papertrey Ink Snowfall Style 1 and 2. And they're just nice big snowflakes. Little tiny snowflake dies are a pain in the butt because they're just a pain in the butt to put the paper out. So I like this, and I can use it for backdrops or backgrounds. It's like to the point that I found a picture for whatever this thing I saw with the die. I researched it, and it turns out it was like some cutouts from the UK. And I'm like, I don't want a cutout, I want a die. Anyway, I digress. I got this die. I should have gotten the stamp set, but then I feel like the stamp set was too moddy, too 60s. But I really like the die. I think this is really cute. This would make, I've seen people make like little cocoa packets or whatever. And it's a nice size die. You could do a little shaker window. So I was thinking of doing like a hot cocoa thing with the little hot cocoa themed shaker mix. And then just like a whip thing. No idea. So something like that. But it's a nice big size. And this one has a cute little tag. I like that I can use them for different things. You know, you can actually make a full card with this. Because look how big that is. And this one, I have no idea what it's called. Like I said, many of these things I've actually been wanting to get. I just forget about them, and they had that sale, so I figured, what the hey. Candy, a couple of die. This one came out to $12.75. So hey, it had to be mine. And I got a French fry die. Once again, like I said, one of these days I'm gonna be prepared. Okay, so I got a French fry box die. I've been wanting to get one. I know Sizzix made one, and then it was clearance out for like $1. I didn't get it at that time. And then Stampin' Up! made one. They retired that. Ironically, it was by Sizzix, and it's on eBay for like $50. No, I just got this one. The only thing I don't like is that I have to work twice, because you have to cut it out and then just layer this die over here and cut out the front. But whatever. The reason why I got it is because a while back on Facebook, one of those Facebook sale groups, I got this one for like, I think it was like $8. And I've been wanting this one for a while too. And this is just a burger box. Well, you can't have a burger box without a fry box. So, yeah, that's why I got this one. I know, I'm crazy. I wanted to use it for like a birthday decorations. So let me tell you about this one. This one is, I've already babbled on too long. I just super excited. I got some new crafty stuff. I want to get started on Christmas early. I always say that, and I always get behind. So this is the double bow die that I'm like losing my mind about. This is the tails. These are the tails, I mean. And I had to watch a video just to double check, like, what am I doing? Like, this was like how it folds, and looking at it, you're like, it looks like a crazy balloon person. But this is what it makes. Look at the dimension. Like, that's my fat thumb. And you can actually make it more dimensional or less dimensional. I was kind of... I used cardstock. This is just scrap cardstock. They recommend that you use... what's that? Pattern paper, because it has more give. Cardstock is a little bit thicker and denser. I just went ahead and I just... with my scissors, I just smoothed out the tails to give it a little bit more dimension. And now that I look at it, I feel like this might be something I use for my gift tags, because I like it. I've been wanting to get a dimensional bow die just to make like little things and little things for people, and to put like little bows, and I feel like bows are coming back in. And this was just too cute. Like I was scrolling by, and I'm like, I'm just checking all the dies, and I'm like, what's that? Like, I skipped it at first. I'm like, well, what was that? You know, it said a bow die, but how the hell does that work? And yeah, I had to watch a little video, and I like it. I feel that if you send it, it will flatten, but because of the crease that you have to put in here, because these things, you fold this here, and then you connect these two sections, and you layer them over each other, that will keep it, and still give it, because it has this fold right here, still keep it very dimensional, even with packaging or shipping or anything like that. And it's a nice size. Like, it was totally worth it. Like, I don't know how much it... Where's my chicken? Seriously. Double bow die. Okay, this one wasn't not cheap. the double bow tie. And this is why I only got it when it was on sale. It was $22.10, and the fry box was $22.95. Not freaking cheap. The other ones I feel like I got a really good deal on, but except for these two, which were still expensive. But this is totally worth it. This one we'll see, because I have to use it for a party and then I'll be okay. Or for gifts. I was thinking of actually trying to do a little mini album that would inset inside. So I don't know. But anyway, yeah. And I do love my Cameo. Don't get me wrong. I love my Cameo. It's just that when I sometimes box and container dies, I like the embossing. And my Cameo doesn't emboss. So I just have the two. But look at that. I'm still like amazed. Literally, this came yesterday. And last night, before I was going to bed, I was like, let me see if it works. And look at it. It's too cute. So yes, it's too cute. So thank you guys. I just saw the time. I babbled on. I'm so sorry. But thank you guys for joining me. I really wanted to share this with you. And like I said, if you're looking to get those little jars, they do have them separately now. So I'm super excited. I have some more things. Not that I didn't have anything to play with, but I have some more things now. And this bow, expect to see this bow in a lot of projects. All right. So thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, everyone.